Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another episode of Virtue's Last Reward. Last time, dude, we got the Sigma ending. Pretty fascinating stuff. You learned that Sigma's kinda built different, but not like completely, since he has some synthetic arms. For what reason we don't know. It's not like he has like super strength. He seems pretty normal in that department. It does put a little wrench in my things because I was like, at least I'd once they revealed the White Blood, you're like, oh, Sid was definitely a robot, and it kind of made sense. But now that his arms are only robotic, still means he could have came with the cryogenic pods, because we know Alice and Clover definitely came. So it would either be him or Fi, and even though Sigma has fate arms, I still think Fi might be more fate. I don't know. It's a little weird. But that opened a lot of options. Option one, we finally opened this path. I believe this is right when Dio tried to blackmailing us into getting into trading the Atsi Levere for Sigma to purposefully vote ally so he could get 9 points in escape. So we have that, I think. We finally have this where we were hard stuck on the computer because we got the password from Luna and K, which I mean that kind of confirms that at least Luna has something to do with the actual facility, like K did. And option three, whoa. We actually can go down the meta route because we have all the bomb passwords. Let me get out my sheet. Yeah, we have first, second, third, and even the zero bomb. Now the thing is though, we don't know where the zero bomb is, so maybe we do need to complete these before we do that, I imagine. Since that is probably the final route, right? So options. I think I will go for the smaller stuff and then go for that one, I guess. Yeah, this is when we ally, right? And the I forgot what it's called. The drug that knocks you out is injected, and Sid was woozy. So somehow we unlocked the answer to this. I mean, it has to do something with his artificial arms. We'll see how that happens. But yeah, let's get into this. Should be fun. Yeah, we voted ally. We value Quark, I guess. Me dead. Suddenly all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. I'm just trying to read through this even though we saw this, just because we did this so long ago, dude. This is the middle route, right? This was our first route of the game doing this chunk, so it's been a while. But I do remember it, pretty much. There's a sharp, quick pain in my wrists, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soberil. There it is. The stuff they used in 999. I knew it started with an S. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Me dead. Sorry, Fi. And Clover. Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets off lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. You'll keep your promise, god damn it. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. It's kind of crazy still going after getting injected with the Sopro. But like I said, he's kinda built different. Not fully, just kinda. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, and a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last. What's up, buddy? The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
返せってまるで自分のものみたいに言うなよ。この施設で見つけたものは俺たち全員にとっての共有財産だろ。
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
おい、抗ウイルス薬ってどういうことだ？
We found the Atzilavir in the laboratory.
それをディオに奪われて。
なんですって。
それじゃあ今ディオさんは持ってるって言うんですか？
Yeah, he's not a great person.
抗ウイルス薬を。
ああ、まあな。
I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Atzilavir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
わかったよ。
Not quite what I had been expecting.
ほら。
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Atzilavir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out toward her. Trippy Clover. Rare. She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees. I really wonder how this is gonna continue with the knowledge we gained. I don't really understand, because we can't just take off our arms, because they still act like normal arms according to Luna, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. Oh, wait, maybe, but the thing is, there's that thing that can cure, there's like that one dose that can cure the poison that Clover found in her ending, but I mean, we learned about that so long ago. I thought that would have unlocked it, but it never did. But that's like the only way I think we can get out of this. I guess this is it. Oh, memorizing. Oh. Dude, we have not seen Bunny in so long, man. I'm so sad about that still. He said his job was done, but he said he might pop in back. Like once in a while, but he literally never did. I'm sure he'll probably come in like the final route at least, right? I miss Bunny. Bunny Zero. 9 minutes. Once the Sopro was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? You can find the zero bomb. How could I save myself? Heh. I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in my face, I seemed determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Maybe it's like a lot of elements, like we needed the Clover ending plus some other stuff, maybe. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I mean, true. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Oh, okay, fire, stuff, rock, paper, scissors, Schrodinger's, bombs, Android. Wow, a lot of connections. Lots of connections. Fake arms. But I swear Luna said it, like we couldn't just amputate the arms because they act as normal arms. Oh, that dude, that scene was still so funny. It's not what it looks like. It's natural. It's crazy, man. Again, I wasn't expecting like his arms of anything. I thought like maybe his brain or something. But like literally nothing's really happened to his arms. Gotta hand it to you. Thank you, achievement. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? I was both it was both shocking and utterly obvious. Is Dio just still like watching us? Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy bones with ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remember having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen. Our savior, please. I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survive, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I swear it's not, though, unless I was just mistaken. I caught up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already? Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door. Why is Kay just chilling with him? Then hurry up and... Oh! I forgot! I wasn't paying it. I don't remember the stores. I guess they're getting out together. Whoa! Chad K. Based. Bro, I hate this Stridley stuff, man. Look at Kay's head, dude. Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help. Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on. Nope. Fi began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Maybe like Sigma wants him gone so he can tell his plan. That's why he's like rushing him to leave. One second, guys. Never mind. Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But just UK. What? As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched, then calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. Dio, you're too cocky, bro. Finally catching him. Again. I slammed into his legs, knocking him down on the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankles before he could get back up. Are we gonna get another animation of Dio being mounted? The usual. Oh! New CG just dropped. It's karma, bitch. He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
おい、これは一体何の真似だ。どうしてこんなことする。約束だったらちゃんと守っただろ。
Bro, who cares? Like, what is he talking about? Even if we didn't have like another motive. I mean, yeah, you technically kept your promise. Nobody cares, bro. You betrayed us. Even if you kept your promise. Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
嫌がらせ。
I love how he gives a shrug. Emotion in his face cam.
くそ。ふざけんなよてめえ。とにかく俺は何としてでもここを出なきゃならねえんだ。
You're not detonating shit, Burrow. Just use your remote detonator.
嫌がらせなんかで俺の崇高な任務を邪魔されてたまるかよ。
Gio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door. Oh, you're gonna chop off his leg! Bro, who cares? We're gonna die. Oh, maybe it'll chop off our arms, but like, who cares? Because they're robotic. Titanium bones, though? Is that strong? Heh. Alright. See you later, Dio. Oh! They're gonna chop off his wrist. Bracelet, for whatever reason. Oh no, he's gonna break the brace. I got it. He's gonna crush the bracelet so it can inject him with, the poison part, the muscle relaxant part. And like, even if his arm's gone, he can live because they're fake. Dude, that's actually big brain. And he was using Dio to drag himself. Like, Dio would drag him to the doorway. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's actually big brain by Sigma. Holy shit.
しかし最後の最後まで間抜けな男だったなお前は。とっととくたばりやがれ。この死に損ないが。
No, I'm going to live. It's one way to break the bracelet off if it's indestructible by this super door. That's actually so smart. Kudos to Sigma. I usually raid on him a bit, but and dude, since this is like a freaking a launder stuff, we can actually we're actually gonna explore when all the doors unlocked. We never do that. It just ends. Oh, this is sick. We can look for the zero bomb. And whose ending is this, by the way? We have a couple. We have Fi's, Luna's, which I think is the leftmost one, and Quark? Quark? I mean, I guess we're waking up Quark. We have never seen Quark awake after he, like, gets radical search, right? So that's actually a long time coming. Should be interesting. It's probably the Quark ending, I imagine. And Fides is the final ending. And the thing is, again, Sigma won't die from blood loss because even though the arm functionally works as a normal arm, it uses like a different system. And we've seen because they cut off his arm in the bad ending, which was still pretty horrible. Horrifying. And horrible, but more horrifying. So, we're Gucci, baby. The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired, so very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing. We're chilling. But we can't even explain our white goopiness to the others. Also in this universe, Alice is still dead. Feels bad, I think. Is she? Yeah, I think she is. Is she? Does Alice die in the middle route? I know she dies in the leftmost route. I think she dies in the middle route. Hmm? Hello, Luna. Hello, ladies. Everyone's here. Where am I? I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant infirmary, the classic. The infirmary, huh? Wait! Alice is alive! Okay, I was thinking, does Alice live in the middle route? Because I know Quark gets knocked out in the middle route. That was the main thing. And Alice dying was, I guess she didn't die. Huh. It's been so long since we've been to the middle route, so. But we have the Clover ending. No, she definitely died sometimes, because the Clover ending was an Alice death and stuff like that. Interesting, though. Good to all the girls, baby. You guess? Oh! I remember what happens. This is the route where Kay knocks out Alice to vote. He does that in like both of these endings, I think. And dude, that's such a good coincidence, because the fact that Kay knocked out Alice means her radical six doesn't trigger, so she lives. But we just never see it because it always ends. Dude, that's based. Kay making a base play. Nice. Hey, you can call him names, but he actually literally saved your life. It's crazy, man. Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9. So where's he now? Don't remember, bro? Oh, yeah. Arm? Hey, why were you guys so sus in the bad ending, huh? If you know what it's about. I guess they're just panicking. Thanks, bro. I know, we're pretty swole. I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in a white gauze. I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. At least it's your left. Oh yeah, how's Quark? Yo, the legends come true, man. When's the last time you saw a healthy Quark? Literally, even the times in the right routes, whenever we cure him, he's still like freaking sleeping. It's crazy. Look at this little man. Dude, I'm happy right now. Quark, man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better? It only tossed an arm. Or a hand. Thank you, little goblin. Seemed they shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made a deal with Theo and about the journal we found with the Latin in it. True, okay. Forgot about that. We haven't really referenced that in a while. Clover and Phi seem to have done most of the talking. Yeah. Still don't think that's part of the plan. But it was probably built for what she said. Yeah. Phi and I have already gone over it, but go over it again. And explain what I noticed. 1. If we were a shelter for unaffected people, why had Quark been infected? That is interesting. Any place designed to keep a virus like that would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. Yes, sadly, no one has realized they are in the future. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If you were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe?
こういう可能性はどうかな。
Alright, big brain clover time.
まず何者かがあらかじめパンデミックの発生について予想してたの。
You mean, I'm pretty sure the terrorists were the one who did it, but they're clearly not in charge of this game because they're trying to blow up the facility.
この何者かが誰なのかはわからない。多分ゼロだとは思うんだけど。で、その人は
I mean,
ウ
that...
イルスが蔓延する前に
Mm,
私たちを保護。
I still think this is after the pandemic.
この
Well,
シェルターに
we'll
収容
see.
した。
It kind of made sense with all the time stuff if, like, Zero saw a future where the pandemic it was going to happen and built this ahead of time, but like it literally doesn't make sense because of Tenmyoji. Totally forgot. Yeah, this is literally the future. Never mind.
だけどしばらく経ったら退屈になってきた。
Tenmyoji, why don't you just tell us stuff, to be honest? Ah, yes. Zero just got bored. Classic Clover plan theories. Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was
で
bored?
も本当にバングルに毒薬が仕込まれてるかどうかわからないじゃん。
There definitely is. What?
今のところ注射を打たれたことがあるのはシグマだけで。だけどそれも第一の薬マンドレインだけだったわけで。
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
そうは言ってないけど。いえ、それはありえません。
Yeah, I mean it's just not, but
バングルの中に
not like they would know.
ハイメトリン、禁止火薬が想定されています。アダムの解析結果から。
Oh, okay. There you go.
アダムが嘘をついてたら。
Mm.
それを言ったらもう何もかも推理のしようがありませんよ。新聞記事だってラテン語で書かれた日記だって全部捏造されたものかもしれませんからね。あるいは日記は本物だが私の役は嘘だった
Ooh,
とかな。
good one, Fi. You made it up?
いや、本当だ。翻訳に間違いはない。
She's just
た
memeing.
だ、そういう可能性についていちいち挙げていったらキリがないと言いたかっただけだ。
It's good to be cautious, but yeah, just don't go down the way Clover does. Classic Clover.
ゼロが必要な
Actually, I don't know if she did that in 999. I don't think they're just doing this just to take the piss out of a lime. I don't know what that means.
間違えた。
Yeah. Embarrassed by
ゼロが暇つぶしでゲームを行ったとは考えにくい。
piss out of a lime. What a phrase. How do you make that mistake?
とはいえ、四つ葉の話を頭ごなしに全否定するのもどうかと思う。
Meaning?
何者かがパンデミックの発生について予想している。
It's interesting. I guess you would have to make something like this big before the pandemic because everything's gonna go to shit, right?
という可能性についてなら、考えパンデミックが
Oops,
人為的
my
に
bad.
引き起こされたものだとするなら、ありえないこともないですね。
That too.
だよね。ノアの箱舟だって洪水が起こってから動物たちを船に乗せたわけじゃないし、洪水が起こる前のことでしょ。ノアさんがそれをしたのは、
That is factual.
つまり種の保存のために我々は保護されたというわけか。
Oh, Now that's spooky. But it just really made sense with Dio. I guess that Dio's not a human, so actually I guess it does make sense. Are the Myrmidons just chilling?
近い将来に発生するであろうパンデミックによって人類という種は絶滅の危機に瀕してしまうかもしれない。どこかの誰かがそう考えて私たちを捕獲したと。
Okay. Oh, I mean, Lunar, you're the one who said it. I mean, hey, who we got 10 Myoji? I mean, if you want, bro, you can try. Quark, when you're a little older. Got some good variety. Repopulate? My man, dude, I know. He's ready. I looked around and did a quick inventory. My girl, Luna. Honestly? Okay. 4 women, an old man, and a kid. Yeah, it's looking good, Sigma. Dude, back in day 1 of the game, I would choose Alice in a heartbeat. Now I think Luna has some potential. Just fits her hair, and cause she's the host. I know she might be a robot, but also her wholesomeness is just so good. But also Alice, dude, Alice. Though I don't judge anyone for picking anyone else. Good pickings, as they say. That meant I was the only young fertile male. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Dude, is this the best ending? The harem ending I've been waiting for? Why would we go to expose ourselves to that? This would be the safest, happiest place on earth. Let's go. But also, I guess we're not gonna address it, but it is important to go find the zero bomb.
そんなことはない。ゲームは終わってもまだまだわからないことだらけではないか。むしろますます謎は深まるばかりだ。じゃがそれを考えて何になる。
Let's go look.
答えが出たら9の扉が開くのか。
In another timeline.
もう終わりなんじゃよ。何もかも。理由はどうあれ。
Why don't you just like tell us stuff, Tenmyoji? Because you obviously know more. Come on, bro. It's already over, like you said. The 8 of us aren't leaving ever. That's all that matters. 8? Hello? There should be 7 of us since K and Dio left. 8? Oh, dude, reveal it, even though we totally know it's, like, probably Atene. K's mommy. Or, I guess, auntie. Okay, I thought it was a bit more ominous than that, but true. That's crazy, dude. I forgot, in the rightmost arc, one of the twists was they never did find the old lady's body at all, so you just don't know about it. I wonder what's up with that, dude. Yeah, you're right. We never even considered that, and Dio killed her. And that's why he was sent to kill her, because she's the boss. But, like, what happened to, like... what's his name again? Santa? What happened to him, dude? That actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, I always... We know she's a part of it, but I didn't think she was supposed to run the thing. But Dio did it. Didn't Dio do it? I mean, no, because there's a whole weird thing with Luna switching the body. But wasn't it Dio's, like, knife? The Myrmidon knife? Oh. Ah. But No, Dio admitted to killing the lady. So, I don't know, dude.
ラジカル6に
That's actually I literally never even theorized that she could have radical sixed herself. But Dio admitted to it. But like maybe she's alive in the rightmost route and like we meet her in Phi's ending or whatever. I don't know, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, but we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her, and she kind of just appeared out of nowhere
運び込まれたんじゃない
and dragged there.
どこか別の場所で自殺してから
Dio or Luna? No, Dio could have killed her, and then Luna dragged the body and hided the weapon as part of the game because they knew Dio would come and crash the party. Maybe that's my big brain headcanon right now. What? That's ridiculous. Dude, Quark's popping off, dude.
もう一度老婆の体を調べてみよう
He's up. And he's been sleeping for so long. He's been thinking about this game. He has some good theories.
もしかしたら何か手がかりになるようなものを
Dude, Luna's sweating right now. Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Phi was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Phi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. Oh, well, there we go. That's finally confirmed, even though you could guess it, because it definitely is Akane Kurashiki. I didn't remember her last name, but when you see it, it just pops in your mind. Dude, that's so nice. Dude, Akane is like, she's drippy grandma. Junpei should learn some tips from that. A card?
この施設の ID カードのようだな写真がプリントされているから彼女のものと考えて間違いなかろう
Huh. Looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard of it before?
私はない
Look at Tenmyoji, he's sweating.
お前は
No. Anything on the back? Password Jumpy Doll? For what? Oh! Oh, whoa. Hold on here. Okay, so the two things we got from Luna and Kay was... Kay said open second gate. Luna said two-headed lion eating sun for first gate. What if like K's isn't the password, but it's like a secondary login thing we have to do, and this is the password for Luna's date. Either way, I'm gonna put Akane key card password equals jumpy doll. Aww, cute. I miss Akane. I miss the 999 crew. Not dissing this crew at all, but I haven't really thought of them for a while. They're some pretty cool people. My girl Lotus. Huh? There's something written here. It says Jumpy Doll.
頭のところにパスイコールとあるから何かのパスワードかもしれないな
What the hell does that mean?
ああ
Jumpy Doll. It's handwritten. She must have put it on there herself so she wouldn't forget it.
だと思う
I think maybe she actually predicted her death and she put it for us to find. Maybe. Or she is old though. While we were looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
アリス
Oh,
どうしたの
she's starting to radical sits. Kay's gut punch helped for a bit,
アリスさん
but not for long.
アリスさん
お前そんなものを持って一体何をするつもりじゃ
No, what happened to our hair mending dude? We need Alice. She's the queen. Fine, I turned around and gasped.
行こう
We ran to the other end of the room and skidded around the partition. Classic Alice. Sadly. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant bye-bye. Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air. No, save her! Quark! Quark, you're awake! It's your time to shine! And driving it down toward her heart. No! Wait! Oh, no one saved her! The harem ending's dead. Unless... Wait. Oh, it's gonna be... I know it's about to happen. It's gonna be a second lock. It's gonna be a second lock, and when we reload, Junpei's gonna know it's gonna happen and stop it. I bet. I betcha. Skip me. Quark! Wait, no. Wait, no, we're done. Huh? Okay, so it's just for the password. Oh, dude, I mean, we did get a valuable piece of information. We 100% confirmed the old lady was Akane, though we definitely could have guessed that. But we did get a password. Interesting. So we have a first gate password and a second gate. So you know it's either the first and second gate password for the computer, or it's first gate plus Akane's password. Alternatively, we can go down here, but again, we'll be stuck in the for the zero bomb part. But okay, that was the Quark ending. You know, I was happy to see Quark, man. His role in the story, at least from my point of view, is get sick, fall asleep. You don't see much after that, so it was cool to see, and he did pop off a bit. You know, he helped with the theory crafting. But yeah, that's the Quark ending, guys, and I think I'm gonna end it here. Oops. Did I save? I don't remember if I saved. Yeah. Well, it seems like a good place. Sorry, I don't have to watch this. I have to watch it every time too when we end in a place after finishing a route. Don't worry about it though. But yeah. I did not save, see? This is why we check. Look at that, baby. All we got is 5 probably here and Luna over here. Oh, is it coordinated? Oh, I didn't even notice. That's cool. It's coordinated by route. Like Sigma's is like the most or second most right. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, we have finally finished the middle route. Finally cleaned it up, and we're getting there, guys. I like to imagine we will finish it in like 2 weeks, because we'll do this next episode and then do this for next week. And we'll see. But thank you guys as always for checking this out. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time with some more Virtue's Last Reward. Have a great day. Bye.